What's going on? So this is a cute little live session. Hello, my loves. Am I rolling? I'm rolling. Hello, my loves, and welcome back to Mo Online. And we are doing another collective reading today. I'm not live on TikTok today. So if you're any of the good Judies who are usually used to seeing me on TikTok, I talk to my guides, and then again, just because if you don't know, just a lot has been going on in my life. There's been a move, there was almost an eviction process, a lot of relationships, change and grieving. And I'm still dealing with all that. You know what I mean? And my guides, they're just guiding me to be careful about how much energy I exert. And usually I would get on TikTok to do this at the same time, but they were like, if I just got on YouTube and did the collective reading, it'd be a lot more low key. I could share the message later with the girls, and everybody who really wanted the collective reading would be able, to receive it in divine timing. Yeah. But so we're just gonna get started. But let me know how y'all been doing. Did that eclipse season wipe anybody else out? Did it rock your world? Because it rocked mine, Miss Mamas. It rocked mine. Stay hydrated. But let's get into it. Hello, ancestors, spirit guides, and angels. Using the classic Rider-Waite today, I call you into my space to assist me with this collective reading. I pray that I'm truly able to assist everyone that is going to be watching this, and that I'm able to deliver a divine message, that's going to assist them in their alignment with healing, joy, and the most authentic versions of themselves. I pray that you bless and protect our minds, our spirits, and our energies, and gift us the gift of discernment and wisdom to know what is for us and what is not. I'll take some deep breaths with me, please. There's just one overarching message. What message is it? What message is it that the Most High has for the collective? Wow. In the middle of Scorpio season. In the middle of Scorpio season. It's, y'all gonna have to let me know if this resonates. Yep. Classic. Right. So this is kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. 11:30 on my clock as I received that notification. New beginnings for new partnerships and planting the seeds. What? And I'm even looking at 13. Looking at 10:13. A lot of threes are coming through here. First two cards, the 10 of Cups and the Death card, right off the bat. Right off the bat, our happily ever after, our complete emotional fulfillment is predicated, it's truly predicated on us letting go of the things that are not enough, right? Two of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, right? It's it's not juggling. It's not juggling. And it's not even, shout out to Jess. She speaks about, it's not just the cards that show up, it's the ones that don't. Because I could speak about holding on to the things that are lackluster, you know what I mean? That are not enough, that aren't really what we want. In a Four of Pentacles type of way, it's not holding on to and clinging to in like that. It's not that. It's not giving that. It just feels like dealing with. Just dealing with. And again, juggling, it's not juggling. It's not because there's this hectic energy. It's just having your hand in the pot. It's just being in the room of shit you really don't want. You know what I mean? And then acting as if it's okay. Acting as if it's okay. You know what I mean? Oh, the world is so abundant and we can have it all. That message has just been coming to me time and time again. Right? But why is it that we deal with things that we do not want? Why is it that we deal with the things that we don't truly desire? Why is it that we deal with things that are lackluster? Right? Because we're afraid. Eight of Swords in reverse, three, not three. I mean, the number three, yes, but the Empress. We're afraid. We're afraid. So this Empress is really complicated, y'all. It's like some of us are afraid that we're not worthy, that we don't truly deserve it, or that we have to do something to have it, that we have to be something to have it, that we have to do or be something to have it. And we don't have to be or do anything. Again, the fact that you exist means that you are deserving. The universe 11:33 on my clock as I receive another notification. The fact that you exist, creation makes no mistakes. The fact that you exist means that you are worthy and deserving of everything it is that you truly desire. Right? And we have the Chariot card and the Ten of Wands in reverse. And these cards really just feel like it's as if, we know we're deserving, but we're only deserving if we work for it, if we break our backs for it. You know what I mean? If we grind and we make our lives difficult, if we claw and we grab at. But that's not what we have to do. We just have to exist in the present moment and do the things that we prefer, and do the things that make our hearts sing, do the things that the divine in our spirits and our heart's desires has called us to do, truly. And also, it's a messy world. It's a messy world. Hey, Ariana, I'm not live on TikTok. They told me not to get live on TikTok today. How you doing, beautiful? I'm just here. But what else? Yeah, it's a lot of mess, and there's a juggling dance, because the Most High is pure, but we live in a messy world. And there's sometimes the energy of people and things clawing at us that makes it difficult to decipher what it is that we truly want and desire. Yes, my loves. Good to hear, Ari. Good to hear. Thank you for joining in. Yeah, what's the next message? How do we add on to this? Please and thank you. How do we add on to this, Ashe? Please and thank you. I love you, Ari. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Three of Cups, my friend. I was just thinking about you. I'm gonna tell y'all this. I was just like, so there's like, and this is no shade to Jess, right? This is no shade to the lady who taught me how to read tarot, right? But she has the Sacred Circle Tarot School. And if you're interested in learning how to read tarot, I highly recommend you go check out, her Sacred Circle Tarot School. But it's back, she closed it. She closed it for a while. It's been closed for at least a year now. And she just opened it back up. And, I jumped back into the sessions, and she gave us, like a tarot and journaling prompt. And she said, go and ask your cards, what is it that the divine has for you to gain, or what is it that you can learn, or what's the value that you're going to get out of being in the Sacred Circle, lounge, right? Because she's doing like a lounge where like everybody can get on Discord and send messages and stuff. I went and asked the Most High in my cards, and they said, you have nothing to gain. I was like, oh. And again, it's no shade. There's nothing good or bad. It's just the truth of what is. They said that like, it is now my turn to create a community like that. You know what I mean? I need to create a community like that. And for me to continue to engage in this group that I've graduated from, because I've completed the program and I've been in there before. You know what I mean? But to continue to engage in that is to make an empty investment and to just distract myself. You know what I mean? and to pull myself away from the things that I do need to be investing in and building a community of my own. Three of Cups. Thank you for joining in, Ari. Right. And again, it's just not a bad thing. It's just, yeah. So it's not bad. Again, it's not bad. It's just, it just is what it is. But going back to what this is, going back to the collective reading, just the Three of Cups jumped out and it made me think about that. But there's just a time and a place for everything, my loves. Can y'all please pull me back to this? Thank you. What was I talking about? Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so they're talking to me about secrets, the secret motives of others, right? Going back to this Three of Cups, and then we got the High Priestess, the Chariot card, and the Ace of Swords in reverse. Yeah, secrets. Secrets. Again, because I was saying it's a messy world. It's a messy world. And we're on our path and we're reaching and we're yearning for the life of our dreams. Right? We're reaching and we're yearning for the life of our dreams. Yeah. But again, like it's a messy world that we live in, and people have ulterior motives. Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. More secrets. You know what I mean? And people are trying to lead us astray. They're trying to lead us away from ourselves. Hey, Yusuf. Hello, Yusuf. So all I had to do was just get on YouTube and not get on TikTok, and the girls are going to show up on YouTube. Because I swear y'all hate my YouTube channel. I know y'all don't hate my YouTube channel. I know I'm being extra. Once y'all go back and watch the beginning of this, y'all see what the divine said. The divine said, do not get on TikTok, because I don't even know if I did that on camera though. But they said this, like, because I'm still trying to conserve my energy and they want me to take a spiritual bath. And if I got on TikTok, me doing the collective reading would not have been quick. Anyway, but yeah, there are secrets. And like also, it's a part of the process with this Wheel of Fortune, there are all these people and these entities and these businesses and these systems with ulterior motives that are trying to keep us from our truest selves, from our truest desires, from the I'm feeling my heart chakra and the way that we yearn to live the life of our dreams. Right? And it's really about, and it's like, excuse me, and again, going back to how messy this all is, it's so messy because like everybody's dealing with it. You know what I mean? Everybody's dealing with it and everybody has to navigate this. And there are people who have truly bad motives and there are people who have truly good motives. And there are people who are just getting lost and caught up in the fray. You know what I mean? Who are confused and, following the crowd or, silencing their emotions and a whole myriad of things in between. And like, they're telling me that a large group of people, that most people, they're not trying to be bad or malicious. It's just a messy world that we live in, and it makes it difficult. It makes it difficult. That's all right. I love you. I love my babies, my good Judy. Yeah. Okay, they're telling me it's time to go take this spiritual bath because this is kind of what I got. But again, there's something. It's also that, like, again, society tells us that we have to wait. There's like this false belief system, this limiting narrative. You know what I mean? This limiting belief that we have to wait to be engaged with and to have access to the life of our dreams. We do not have to wait. We do not have to wait. And then this Knight of Cups in reverse, it feels like grief or like pain in the heart or just like sadness in the heart. I feel it all in my heart chakra. Again, it's this yearning or this mourning for that we can't have the thing that we truly want and desire right now. But the truth of the matter is, we can have it. But again, the world in its messy ass tells us and shows us images that we have to sit back and wait, that we have to wait until we are deserving of these things. And we are deserving right now, right? And the only difference is that we have to grab hold of them. And then once we have grab hold of them, right? Ace of Wands in reverse, flipping it upright. Once we grab hold of it, our hands get warm and they kind of become these energy centers where we're able to attract. Ace of Wands, Two of Wands. What? We got another three. We got another three. Yeah. Death card at the bottom of the deck. And it's like we have to grab onto it and feel the warmth. It's like my hands feel so warm. It's like holding a warm tea light candle. Or they're even showing me like if you don't live in a really cold place, I'm not sure if you like know what I'm talking about, but they're like pocket warmers. When I live in Boston, there used to be pocket warmers, and they're like pocket warmers, right? And we hold them and they grow. We hold them and they grow and they bloom and they develop, but they don't burn our hands, right? We don't want to burn our hands by trying to grab more than it is that we can truly handle, because then we're not growing and nurturing. Then we have the Queen of Cups under this, right? Then we're not nurturing and taking care of and pouring into and watching grow and flourish and bloom. If we try to hold more than we handle, then we're trying to force it. And there's no reason to force. There's no reason to force. There's never a reason to force. Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is such a beautiful message. I need everybody here, everybody watching, to take a spiritual bath. The star card is in reverse. And again, there's something about like, and they're showing me like this picture. They're showing me, they're using me in like this picture. They're showing me like this pitcher water. I don't know why they want me to hold it in reverse, but there's something about this imagery where this like pitcher water, it's going over the head and it cleans away the mess. It cleans away the mess of the society we live in. It cleans away the distractions. It cleans it away, even if only temporarily, right? Because we live in this world, but we are not of this world, right, my loves? And as we clean it away, we can see and we can reconnect and we can get back in tune with ourselves and the Most High, and pour and wash away, the debris, and pour back into ourselves the hope, right? And the vibe and the vibration and the energy of holding the thing without squeezing it, without squeezing the life out of it. Yeah. Me, Ari, if anybody would like to know how to do my spiritual baths, there's a resource guide on my Stand store. I believe it's my cleansing bath ritual. It's all in there. All the information you need is in there. All the information you need is in there. Did I upload it? I don't think I uploaded it to. I haven't uploaded that to Patreon. And don't let me tell y'all that I'm gonna do it, because I'll be lying. Yeah. Yeah. And that's the thing. I probably could have done a better job of marketing that. I was just telling myself the other day that I believe I sent it to Yusuf. Yusuf, I don't believe you got it already. Maybe you don't. Because I feel like I emailed it to Yusuf. I feel like I emailed it to Yusuf before I made the resource. Because Yusuf had asked for some help. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I gave you 2. I didn't know I had to. Anyway, girl, what else is it that this high has for us? Me and my good Judies. And there's 3 of us in here. Oh, it looks like another person jumped in. Who's the third person that hopped in? Who else is in? Look. Mm-hmm. They clearing it up, girl. Ugh, this energy is awful. Oh, I hate this energy. This energy is awful. This energy is awful. I hate this energy. We have the Hierophant in reverse. Again, this is the powers that be. These are people that we're supposed to be able to go to and trust and rely on, but they're abusing their power. Hierophant in reverse dictates an abuse of power, and they are feeding us or giving us illusions and distractions. And I believe this is Piscean energy, and Neptune is in Pisces. Propaganda, bad girl, and propaganda and distractions. And then it feels like it kind of feels like it's really interesting. It kind of feels like a squashing energy, but it feels like just keeping the brain small. If I'm being honest, it feels like suppression consciousness. It feels like the suppression of consciousness, right, my loves? So, and I don't know, with the Page of Wands and the Devil card in reverse, it's so that we feel needy and reliant. You know what I mean? So that we have to continue to go back to this energy. Ooh, I do not like this. And then you'll see the 2 people on the Devil card and 2 people at the Hierophant. I do not like this. Right? And it's so that we are like needy and reliant. Yeah. Everybody, if you're watching this, I need you to go take a spiritual bath once you're done watching this. Right? Or sometime soon. You have 3 days. Page of Wands in reverse. It's like it feels needy. It feels like we have to continue to go back to this power to be fed, or to satiate some type of addiction, or to satiate our monkey brain, or to fix, our root chakra. You know what I mean? To feel as if we are safe, where the safety is really just an illusion because they're giving us the safety. And if somebody has to give you your safety, you're not really safe at all. Right? And in exchange, this is so sad. And in exchange, some of us, we sacrifice our emotional freedom. We sacrifice our ability to explore and live full, bountiful, conscious, aware, and lively lives. Right? The sunflower and the queen of wands. Yeah. With our intuition in tow. In our feminine energy, and it's so, and we don't like it, and it hurts, and it's heartbreaking. And some people have just learned to just live with the heartbreak, on and on and on and on and on. I'm like, it kind of feels like Hadestown. Low. Keep your head low. Oh, you gotta keep your head low. If you wanna keep your head low. Hadestown, the musical, it like sums up this energy flawlessly. Give it a good listen. I really like it. It's a good musical. What do you mean? Who are they talking about? They're. What do you mean? Who? This is a collective reading. This is what the collective is going through, babes. Low. Keep your head low. Oh, you gotta keep your head low. If you wanna keep your head low. How do we make progress? Rest, calm, peace, solace, nature. Low. What is it? Okay, not y'all complimenting me on my singing. The girls don't ever do that. There must be a glitch in I must have hopped into another timeline. Okay, amen. What's going on? Ashe. What is our takeaway? What is our directive? Mm-hmm. Mm. I didn't say that. I know y'all love me. I know the girls love me. And this is like, I'm not seeing this here. Ooh, they're giving me these phrases. They're saying that we have got to realize when the food is poison. And we know the food is poison. We have got to realize when what it is that we're being given is to our detriment. And we know that already, right? But it's not just about knowing it, it's about moving on. It's about moving on. Right. And then like that energy, that really icky energy, they're kind of showing like these people that were living under that Hierophant devil card energy in reverse, they turned their backs on it and went to their communities. They created a community. They created a pod of people who wanted to live in that fun, feminine energy. You know what I mean? But the thing is, people get caught up in all of the ugly what ifs, shoulda, coulda, wouldas, maybe, somehow, what about, right? They get caught up there and they get stuck. They get caught up in the analysis, in the details, and they never take action. They never move on and past and into the world of the unknown to where you can create something else with the community. There's always this comparison about what it is that you want, but again, they're feeding you poison. They're feeding you heartbreak. They're feeding you illusions. They are feeding you propaganda. And you know that, but you don't act on it. You don't act on it, right? And they're giving me like red pill, blue pill vibes. What are you gonna do? Okay, I thought I saw that thing moving. I thought I saw that little light stand moving, but I think it's just, the camera. Anyway, what are you going to do? What's the balance? What's the just thing for you to do? Right? Listen to your intuition and pray. I pray that it is not you sacrificing your consciousness, your livelihood, and the inner child that exists within all of us. Yes. And they want me to get an oracle card from this one, so this is going to be a little wonkadocious just for a little bit. No, Yusuf. Like, I know the justice can give, like law and order, how to get away with murder debate, but there's nothing to debate anymore. They're saying that there's nothing to debate. We've been debating for so long. Now is the time to act. Let your actions speak for themselves. Can we get an oracle card for the collective? I breathe in peace. I exhale anxiety and fear. Oracle card for the collective, please. The spark of hustle. Hustle? Let's see what they're talking about. Okay. Very much that. The spark of hustle. Essential meaning. The spark of inspiration. Divine intervention. Finding your calling. Work that makes you happy. Renewed hope. Self care message. Hustling too hard. Getting lost in the grind. Workaholic tendencies. Manifesting busyness. A time to be careful what you wish for. You know when inspiration hits a totally you know when inspiration hits and totally immerses your senses in the possible? That is the spark of hustle at work. It's when every cell of your body hums with the desire to put something out into the world. And when you feel that whoosh of energy that brings new ideas to life. Again, they're showing me the Sun card and the Queen of Wands, who is connected to Pisces energy, ideas, and creativity. The spark of hustle feels like a calling, a compelling, like something that cannot be ignored. This card is full of hope and expectation because it whispers, yes, it's coming. And yes, you can do this. Spirit is sending superstar blessings your way, along with a passion that has been divinely amplified. Look for projects and experiences that are full of excitement and joy, and say yes to opportunities that feel totally on purpose. If you're feeling overwhelmed by the magnitude of your sacred task, remember that big soulful endeavors usually push us to go beyond the limits of what we know to be possible. This is how we grow. Use the spark of hustle to evolve and expand because it is your guiding star. Again, taking us back to the star card. But I need to read this again. If you are feeling overwhelmed by the magnitude of your sacred task, remember that big, soulful endeavors usually push us to go beyond the limits of what we know to be possible. And then the journaling or meditation prompts are: how much space do you leave in your calendar for the sparks of inspiration that will be? Are you allowing space for last minute ideas and inspiration? What do you do to actively fuel your flame of hope? Midnight on the clock. Are you feeling resistance to the word hustle? What would an easy kind of fluid productivity look like? What needs to happen so that your flow feels like a unhustle? How can you make sure it fuels your reserves rather than drains them? The divine wants me to pull another card. No, no readings after this. That's why I didn't get on TikTok, baby. The only thing I'm doing after this is taking a spiritual bath and then going to bed. Yes. Um, what else? Just three more cards. Just three more cards. It's like, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, the divine really wants us to say, like, no tea, no shade. Like, do not get caught up. The divine wants us to not get caught up in debating and arguing and talking about how angry we are or how frustrated we are, because it's all energy and we have so much, and we only have so much energy allotted, right? And it's not to say that those emotions aren't useful, right? The anger and the frustrations are just, they're very useful, right? They're very useful, but like they're saying that the collective has a habit of getting in line and talking to each other and just being angry and just being frustrated and just being upset instead of using that passion and that action and that fiery energy to produce something that is high quality. And we have to give that to ourselves. Nobody else can give it to us. We have to give it to ourselves. Hermit card in reverse, and Four of Pentacles in reverse. It feels like if we hold on to these ideals, in these belief systems so tightly, that the world is just going to give it to us. If we fight for our belief systems by arguing that they're going to be given to us, and that's not it. That's not it. Again, and they're hearkening back to, the Hierophant and the Devil card in reverse, and that Page of Wands in reverse, and feeling needy. It's like if we scream and we shout and we kick and we act immature, that the powers that be are going to give us what it is that we're screaming and shouting for, where we have to give it to ourselves. We're engaging in this energy where we have to be fed, where we're begging and we're pleading for the reality that it is that we truly desire, where again, it cannot be given to us. We have to give it to ourselves. We have to share it with one another. Another scale, Justice card. We cannot, and it is not going to be born overnight. We have to create the systems to make it happen. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Nine of Wands. You know what I mean? The divine is saying we can't do it because the system is tiring us out. The system is tiring us out. Right? But we have to decide to not participate in it anymore and to build something else. It's not going to be here in a year. It's not going to be here in 2 years. It's not going to be here in 3 years. We're looking at a decade, say it with me now, a decade, 10 years of giving ourselves the reality we truly desire to live. Okay. One more oracle card. It was quite emphatic. Hello, ancestors, spirit guides, and angels. One more oracle card for the babies. One more oracle card for the girls. A lifetime. A lifetime. Which again lets us know that there is no rush. That it can't be shipped on Amazon Prime. Can we get an oracle card, please? Don't let your past hold you back. Wow. Wow. That's just like, wow. That's like, wow to me. And again, it's just saying, like, don't let the life that we have lived, or the limitations that we've currently had, or the failures or the fears, keep us from stepping into the most abundant reality that we could possibly have. South Node, don't let your past hold you back. South Node is currently in Libra. The South Node, like the North Node, is a karmic point, but it's opposite to the North Node and relates to the past, perhaps even to past lives. Whatever you're going through and whatever you're asking about, there's a chance that age-old programming and conditioning is stopping you from achieving all that you might. Do you feel stuck in something? This card will often come up as a sign that the situation or relationship you're asking about has somehow become suffocating, even toxic. It suggests that someone, you even, needs to be released, that there's some kind of addiction going on, or an unhealthy attachment that needs to be sorted out. One thing is for sure. When you get this card, you are being challenged to make some changes, even if staying where you are feels easier and safer. Attuned to the moon, I release the past. Additional meanings for this card. A relationship is karmic and has played out across many lifetimes. Your attraction to someone may be verging on the obsessive. Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. And then the teaching. The south node is where the moon crosses the ecliptic going south. On the horoscope chart, it shows us what we are likely to become obsessed with, but which will probably do us little or no good. The south node is the karmic astrological point that reminds us of the well-known phrase, if you always do what you have always done, you will always get what you have always got. Yes. Yes, my loves. Not y'all talking about me being 30 and talking about I don't count. Why I don't count? I'm cute for 30. I'm 29. But everybody says I look like 24, 25. Because you know, chocolate don't chip. Okay. But let me go to bed. Let me go take my spiritual bath. Okay, my loves. 12:08 on the clock. I love you all. Again, thank you for my good Judies for tuning in. You know, if you enjoyed this, please let me know what resonated down in the comment section. Follow because I'll be back. I know it's been 2 weeks because the eclipses pop, 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 was beating up on me. But these collective readings will be back once a week, usually on Tuesdays. But today is Thursday. I might start a new cycle. We'll see. But I love you all. Y'all have a good night. Is there any other updates? Y'all always know that you can book a private reading with me if you would really, really like a reading and have me whenever it is that you would like me. All that information can be found in the description bar. I love y'all. And until next time, this is X-Domo. Ta-ta. Good night, Yusuf. Good night, Ari. Hugs and kisses, my loves. Buenos noches. Au revoir.